الحمد لله رب العالمين. نحمدك اللهم سبحانك كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. نحمدك اللهم آناء الليل وأطراف النهار معترفين بسلطانك، حامدين شاكرين لنعمائك. ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يديم علينا نعمه ظاهرة وباطنة، وأن يلهمنا العزم والعزيمة والصبر والثبات على أن نحمده على تلك النعمات. اللهم آمين. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت وهو على كل شيء قدير، شهادة قامت بها السماوات والأرض. ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى ألا يحرمنا إياها لحظة لقائه. اللهم آمين. وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه، أدى الأمانة وبلغ الرسالة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. اللهم اجزه عنا خير ما تجزي به مرسلا ونبيا. اللهم شفعه فينا شفاعة لا نعذب بعدها أبدا. اللهم اسقنا من حوضك شربة لا نظمأ بعدها أبدا. اللهم آمين. محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم طب القلوب ودواؤها، وعافية الأبدان وشفاؤها، ونور الأبصار وضياؤها. صلى عليك الله يا عالم الهدى، ما هبت المسائل وما ناحت على فيك الحمائم. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, it's about a month to receive and welcome, celebrate and recognize Eid al-Adha, the feast of sacrifice. It will be around the 4th or 5th of October, inshaAllah. While, as we know, millions and millions of Muslims are preparing themselves to go to Hajj, to perform pilgrimage, to fulfill their obligations toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, performing the 5th pillar of Islam, Al-Hajj. Man istata'a ilayhi sabila. Those who can afford it, they should perform the Hajj at the 5th pillar of Islam. Maybe some of us did, some of us are planning to. That season of Hajj pilgrimage does have a wonderful lessons, memories, significance, and importance. And we Muslims, we should really put a lot of emphasis not only on the Hajj itself, when we plan to go and perform it, rites and rituals and so on and so forth. But what happened thousands of years back to the time of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, Abu al-Anbiya? What did he do earlier for us Muslims today and for many generations to witness what he has done? Especially that wonderful contribution of him and Sayyidina Ismail alayhi salam on erecting and establishing the sacred house, Al-Kaaba. What is the story of Sayyidina Ibrahim? Do we know enough about him before we talk and recognize and celebrate the Hajj pilgrimage? I'm afraid we do not know that much. That's why I decided in that wonderful season of Hajj to share with you the story of Sayyidina Ibrahim, preparing ourselves for that spirituality of Hajj, pilgrimage, rites and rituals. For those who perform it, it would be the haneen, affection to what they have done. And for those who haven't yet, they would be planning to recognize and celebrate and perform Hajj, insha'Allah Rabbil Alameen. With Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, a young person, teenager, while he saw around himself many unusual things, one, along with his people, including his father, in Iraq, his father is manufacturing idols for people to worship. And people of Iraq at that time worshipping images, idols, asnam. A young man like Ibrahim, seeing those things around him, how he thought about it, how he took it, how he has dealt with that situation, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has guided him to the best ever. Thinking and reflecting upon our kids, the teenagers of nowadays, how they view Islam, how they are taking Islam seriously in their life. When they see something goes wrong around them, bad things, here or somewhere else, how they are dealing with all of those things around them. This is our obligations as parents to teach our children, the young ones, how they should take Islam seriously, how they should learn, and how they should teach, how they should abide by the teaching of Islam and follow the teaching of Islam in the meantime. At early age of his life, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam was indulging in an argument, a discussion, I should say, with his father. Father, what are you doing in here? What are you manufacturing? Idols, images for people to worship, while all of those images, idols, asnam, do not benefit, do not harm, do not listen, do not hear to anything. It doesn't make any sense. To me, does it make any sense to you, O Father? And for the people who are worshipping those idols, what Ibrahim alayhi salam decided to do, since he found out that they are insisting, they are determined to keep worshipping all of those images, al-asnam. The story from the beginning. وَكَذَلِكَ نُرِيَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مَلَكُوتَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلِيَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُوقِنِينَ. Allahu Akbar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He's guiding Ibrahim, when He asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide our children, our teenagers, the young men and women living here and everywhere, to be guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thus did we show, that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ibrahim the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, that he be one of those who have faith with certainty. The guidance is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It does not mean, as parents who keep sleeping, saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them hidayah. I have nothing to do with him. I don't have to do my homework. I don't have to teach them. We should instruct and teach and direct our children in order to come to the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did with Ibrahim alayhi salam. I would love for all of you to think what Ibrahim did. There was no, I should say, a religion or a teaching of a prophet or a messenger surrounding him or helping him. But he himself, of course, by the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, started wondering and pondering and reflecting and asking and saying, what is going on in this universe? Look at what he did. عليه السلام إبراهيم فلما جن عليه الليل رأى كوكبا قال هذا ربي. Subhanallah. When the night covered him over with darkness, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, he saw a star. And he said immediately, this is my Lord. What does it mean? He's looking for his Lord. looking for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one to teach him. His father is manufacturing idols for people to worship. His father did not teach him anything about worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But he started questioning and wondering and asking and trying to find out what is going on. فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَا أُحِبُّ الْآفِلِينَ. And he said, this is my Lord, but when it sets, the star was gone. It did not stay for a long time. I like not those that set. He was in doubt. That star must not be my Lord. Should be something else. What it is, I will find out. He never stopped. But he kept asking, wondering, questioning, trying to find out. He just utilized that mind, subhanAllah, هذا العقل الذي وهبه الله إياه. That gift Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to him in order to utilize it the best way ever, along with his heart to find out what is going on. I'm afraid that many of our teenagers, many of our children, many even of our parents, that mind is bisalam, sleeping, thinking about some other things, but not Allah and the deen. فَلَمَّا رَأَى الْقَمَرَ بَازِغًا قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي. Again, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he saw the moon rising up, he said, this is my Lord. He's looking for his Lord. And he's having his eyes and his mind and his sight up, finding out, maybe he will find something. His Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَإِن لَّمْ يَهْدِيَنِي رَبِّي لَأَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الضَّالِّينَ. But when it said, moon is gone, he said, unless my Lord guides me, unless my Lord guides me, unless my Lord guides me. Still, what is your Lord, Ibrahim? He has no idea. He had no clue. But still believing there is a God, somewhere, somehow, helping, guiding, instructing. That's Ibrahim alayhi salam. And that's what we should do. What we should teach our children to think, not to keep busy in those devices with the iPad and cell phones and chatting and you name it, you name it. They're extremely busy with all of those. Sometimes they play as shaitan does. They have some benefits, no doubt about it, but they are two-edged sword. You use it to benefit from it, that's fine, but in order to cripple your life, that's not fine. Ibrahim alayhi salam, unless my Lord guides me, I shall surely be among the people who went astray. He knew it from day one in his life. If he's not guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he would be min al-qawm al-dhalin. He would be among those who went astray. Right? Never like to be among those people who went astray. Never stop wondering, never stop arguing, never stop thinking what would be there. فَلَمَّا رَأَى الشَّمْسَ بَازِغَةً. Star is gone. The moon is gone. Now it is the turn for the sun. فَلَمَّا رَأَى الشَّمْسَ بَازِغَةً قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي هَذَا أَكْبَرُ. Ibrahim alayhi salam saw the sun rising up. He said, this is my Lord. This is greater. Now we're making the comparison between what and what in order to come up with that statement, sun is greater. He made the comparison easily between the sun and the moon. He saw the moon is small, where the sun is much bigger. And this convinced him that with that argument that it should be my Lord. Sun should be my Lord. This is greater. فَلَمَّا أَفَلَتْ قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ مِمَّا تُشْرِكُونَ. Now it is the sun. It is greater than the moon. It must be my Lord, but it went away. It set. Ibrahim said, "Oh my people, I am indeed free from all that you join as partners in worship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." And for Ibrahim alayhi salam, when the sun sets, it is gone. So it means star is gone, moon much bigger than the star is gone, sun much bigger than the moon, it is gone also. He would give up easily and say, I did not find my Lord. I have no Lord. There is no Lord. So let me do as my dad is doing, or let me do as my people do. But he came up with that statement: our kids, our children, our teenagers, our boys and girls should learn from Ibrahim alayhi salam, early age in their life, to look and search for the Lord, the guidance, the instruction, the hidayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They should look for it. That's why Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "Oh my people, I am indeed free from all that you join as partners in worshiping with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Easily to join his father, like father, like son, inherit that professional business in order to manufacture more idols and sell more, and business will flourish and would be inheriting that wonderful, having a big company and have marketing for those idols. But for Ibrahim alayhi salam, no way. I'm indeed from all that you join as partners in worshiping with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Taking partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Realizing that worshiping idols at that early age without anyone telling him anything. His father did not tell him anything. Nothing. No Rasul, no Prophet, no messenger around him, no teaching. But this is the hidayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Ibrahim alayhi salam. And this is what we should emphasize in looking after our children, taking care of them, teaching them. Look for your Lord, look for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, look for guidance in your life in order to be guided, in order to be the best ever. Not to leave them to go astray. And then later on say, Ya Allah, Ya laytani, I wish I could help them. I wish I could instruct them. I wish I could. Though all the means of guiding them are available, for Ibrahim, nothing around him. It's a bad environment, corrupted environment, worshipping the idols, taking partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's Ibrahim. That's why that season of Hajj, it is not only to focus on how much money I have for Hajj. Let me perform Hajj inshaAllah Rabbil Alameen this year. I have done it before, but I feel that I want to do it more and more because I feel good. I want to visit the Kaaba. I want to visit Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No, save your money, Allah. Save it for those who are in need. But teach your children Islam. Teach them about Ibrahim. Teach them about the season of Hajj. This is the way it should. But it is just waiting and waiting and waiting for the season of Hajj. Let's have a celebration. Like they are waiting and waiting and waiting for Christmas, let's have a celebration. Waiting and waiting and waiting for Easter, let's have a celebration. Waiting and waiting and waiting for the New Year, let's celebrate. It should not be the way with us Muslims. Go to the roots of Hajj with Ibrahim alayhi salam and study his story, study his life and teach it to our children. This is the way it should. For Muslims, we have the means, subhanallah rabbil alameen. Listen to Ibrahim alayhi salam. Now, I do not belong to you, Father. Manufacturing idols to be worshipped, never harm, never benefit. You people, you have gone astray already. I'm not one of you. إني وجهت وجهي للذي فطر السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما أنا من المشركين. الله أكبر يا إبراهيم. الله أكبر يا سيدنا إبراهيم. Verily, I have turned my face toward Him, toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has created the heaven and earth, Hanifan, with that Islamic monotheism, worshipping none but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. And I am not of al-mushrikeen. I am not among those who are taking partners and associates with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's it. No prophet to teach him. No messenger to teach him. No father to teach him. No community to tell him whom he should be worshipping. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the guidance. This is the hidayah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide that hidayah to all our parents and our children, inshaAllah Rabbil Alameen, to be guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and did exactly what Ibrahim alayhi salam did. Now understand where Ibrahim is standing. Now understand what his dad, his father is doing, what his community is doing. Ibrahim alayhi salam could have said, I look for my Lord, I did not find him, yet I believe in him. And I may ask him to guide me and help me, and this would be more than enough. I do not belong to my dad in manufacturing idols, which never harm, never benefit. I do not belong to that community. Have a safe ride somewhere, be away from everyone, and relax, Ibrahim. Is it what he did? He will take his life more seriously and do something about what is going on in his life and his own people, including his father. What did he do? This is what we'll see inshaAllah Rabbil Alameen. لازلنا في رحاب المصطفى. البر لا يبلى والذنب لا ينسى والديان لا يموت. كل ابن آدم خطاء وخير الخطائين التوابون والتائب من الذنب كمن لا ذنب له. ادعوا الله وأنتم موقنون بالإجابة. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. الحمد لله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأصلي وأسلم على رسول الله صلاة وتسليما يليقان بالحبيب المصطفى النبي المجتبى صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وتابعيه وتابعي تابعيه إلى يوم الدين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has enabled us and extended our life to witness another season of Hajj. Alhamdulillah. Some of us did, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, perform Hajj as one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, along with Umrah, once, twice, 3 times, Alhamdulillah. Some of us haven't done it yet. We should plan for it, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us, inshallah. As one of the pillars of Islam, وحج البيت لمن استطاع إليه سبيلا, for those who can afford it, mentally and financially, no doubt. But wallahi, here is my very humble advice, a reminder for myself and for my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. If you perform Hajj already, alhamdulillah. If you haven't been planned for it, inshallah, this would be great. But would you please include in your plan the following? It is not only an issue of do I have the money for it or not. Whatever the expense is, with what delegation, from what masjid, and how many days, and my vacation time, and so on and so forth. Go much deeper of understanding on Hajj to be included in your plan for Hajj. What is really making Muslims all over the world, what we have been seeing everywhere today, of killing and bloodshedding and torturing, underdeveloped, too behind, everywhere. You know why the reason? What the reason is? First, we're not taking Islam seriously. Second, we're not understanding Islam deeply. We do not have enough time to find out about everything in Islam. We're taking things in a very superficial way. Hajj, you have the money? Yes. Have the delegation? Yes. Apply for it? Yes. Have the visa from the embassy? Yes. When you're going to leave? Okay. Here's my 2 weeks vacation? Yes. Go. Go from Hajj. Come from Hajj. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah bisalama Hajji. You have the name now. You have the title. What they benefit from Hajj? Almost zero. May Allah forgive me to say that, wallahi. May Allah forgive me to say that. May Allah forgive me again to say that. We're not taking that season of Hajj and the Hajj as the fifth pillar of Islam, along with the Salah and Siyam and you name it, seriously. Very superficial, very sketchy. Hajj, okay, Hajj, go Hajj. Come back from Hajj, that's it. Not like Ibrahim alayhi salam. Not like Ibrahim alayhi salam. He did what he did in order for Allah to enable him to establish the Kaaba. Wallahi. If he did not do what he did early on in his life, Allah will never enable him to give him that honor along with Ismail to establish the Kaaba, to have it our Qibla today. It's exactly like, are we preparing our children for the future of Islam in this country, to take the lead, to be in each and every position in this country, to hold the highest ranking ever in this country, to be responsible for people around them, no matter who those people are, as Ibrahim alayhi salam did. We have to learn. Ask your imams if you go somewhere else to teach you about the Hajj, not only as Western rituals to perform, but from the beginning, early on in the life of Ibrahim alayhi salam, on till you reach the establishment of the Kaaba and then the Hajj. And instead of reading any book in any of our life expertise, it does have 20 chapters. You know what we do in Islam? Read the last 2 pages of chapter 20, but do not read anything previously. And I would claim that I read a book. You did not read a book. You read only a few pages. At the end of it, it does not make any sense. That's why we're so behind. That's why we're so divided. That's why we have been killed right and left. That's why people are taking advantage of us, the enemies of Islam. Because they know that we are so weak. We did not study Islam. We did not learn Islam. We did not teach Islam. This is the problem we're facing. Don't blame anyone, wallahi, about what is going on in Syria or in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Palestine, in Somalia, in Egypt, in Sudan, in Chad, in Mauritania, in Yemen, in Gulf states. No, no, no. فَلَا تَلُومُوا إِلَّا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Don't blame anyone else. It is us. We have the material. We have the Quran. We have the teaching. We have Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It is just a matter of being serious, being sincere, to study, to learn. This is the way. That's why we're celebrating Hajj this way in Masjid Al-Iman. Ibrahim alayhi salam, with his own people, there. Now he be guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this will be it and that's it. No, for Ibrahim. وَحَاجَّهُ قَوْمُ. Now they have a big argument with him. Let's sit down and here have a debate. Are you running for this? Let's have a debate. Are you claiming such as let's have a debate? Okay? They have disputed with him, subhanAllah. وَحَاجَّهُ قَوْمُ. Ibrahim alayhi salam, a very weak teenager, wallahi, he could say, I'm sorry, forgive me, do whatever you want to do with me. It's my fault. It's not your fault. قَالَ أَتُحَاجُّونِي فِي اللَّهِ وَقَدْ هَدَانِي اللَّهُ أَكْبَرُ. Are you disputing me where I believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while He has guided me? Look how powerful he is, Ibrahim alayhi salam. The argument. Let our children learn from Ibrahim alayhi salam. قَالَ أَتُحَاجُّونِي فِي اللَّهِ وَقَدْ هَدَانِي. Yani you're disputing this matter with me concerning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while He has guided me. He couldn't stop at that point. He couldn't stop Ibrahim alayhi salam, but he kept going on. وَلَا أَخَافُ مَا تُشْرِكُونَ بِهِ وَلَا أَخَافُ مَا تُشْرِكُونَ بِهِ. And I fear not those whom you associate with him, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in worship. إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ رَبِّي شَيْئًا وَسِعَ رَبِّي كُلَّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا أَفَلَا تَتَذَكَّرُونَ. Ya Allah, Ya Ibrahim. Ya Ibrahim, you have taught many generations in thousands of years in order to bring Islam to the highest level ever, while we're today taking Islam to the lowest level ever. Because we do not have argument Ibrahim had. One person, teenager, alone, no one with him. His father is not in his side. His community not in his side. It's Allah only in his side. That's the way. That's the way it should be today. That's why your dear brothers and sisters in Gaza brought us the mu'jizat, reminding us of Badr with Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. 315 people in Badr be victorious about the mushrikeen. Few people in Gaza be victorious against the whole world, wallah. No one in their side. This is the way. This is the way we should teach our children. Lessons from Ibrahim alayhi salam. وَحَاجَّهُ قَوْمُهُ قَالَ أَتُحَاجُّونِ فِي اللَّهِ وَقَدْ هَدَانِي وَلَا أَخَافُ مَا تُشْرِكُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ رَبِّي شَيْئًا وَسِعَ رَبِّي كُلَّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا أَفَلَا تَتَذَكَّرُونَ. My Lord comprehended in His knowledge all things. Will you not then remember? Then He's ridiculing them. He could stop at that time. You say, yeah, you do whatever. No. أَفَلَا تَتَذَكَّرُونَ. Are you idiot? Are you a bunch of crazy people worshipping idols? My dad is manufacturing for you? He never stopped at that point. And this is the beauty. This is the most powerful argument from Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim, remember, teenager. He wasn't at that time a prophet. He wasn't a messenger. Just an average person in his community. An average person in his community. That's Ibrahim alayhi salam. وَكَيْفَ أَخَافُ مَا أَشْرَكْتُمْ. Ya Allah, Ya Ibrahim. Are you telling your community this? How should I fear those whom you associate in worshipping with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? وَلَا تَخَافُونَ أَنَّكُمْ أَشْرَكْتُمْ بِاللَّهِ مَا لَمْ يُنَزِّلْ بِهِ عَلَيْكُمْ سُلْطَانًا. They can neither benefit nor harm, while you fear not that you have joined in worshipping with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala things for which He has not sent down to you any authority. فأي الفريقين أحق بالأمن. فأي الفريقين أحق بالأمن. He's questioning them and asking them, so which of two parties has more right to be in security? Of course, those who are in the way of Allah, those who are not in the way of Allah. A simple question to you, my people, my community, answer. فأي الفريقين أحق بالأمن إن كنتم تعلمون. If you but know, if you have some knowledge. Look at the argument. Look how smart he is, alayhi salam, Ibrahim. Look how brave he is. Look how have this logic in argument with people, while everyone in the community against him. No single person, including his father, in his side. Why? Because he's defending haqq, the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why when we read, and it would apply to us today, wallahi, in our situation, while we're divided, no safety, no security, we're killed right and left, or persecuted right and left, the blood of Muslims became the cheapest blood all over. Listen to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَلَمْ يَلْبِسُوا إِيمَانَهُمْ بِظُلْمٍ أولئك لهم الأمن وهم مهتدون. Allahu Akbar, Ya Allah. This ayah would apply to 1.6 billion Muslims today. It is those who believe in the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do not take any partners or associates with Him. Do not take that nation to be in their side, or another nation to be in their side, or that Amir to be in their side, or that king to be in their side, or that president to be in their side, or that Ghafir or Haqir to be in their side. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is those who believe in the oneness of Allah and worship none but Him alone, and confuse not their belief with zulm, the wrongdoing, the dhulm has been reflected upon our dear people everywhere who are struggling and striving, trying to get rid of that occupation of Zionism. هذا هو الظلم. هذا هو الظلم. But because of their iman, subhanallah, worshipping other bodies, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only there is security, and they are the guided. They have the safety, they have the security, they are guided. What they were afraid of, subhanallah, in Gaza, what they were afraid of, يعني موت شهادة إلى الفردوس الأعلى مع الصديقين والنبيين والشهداء وحسن أولئك رفيقا. What they have to lose: houses destroyed, homes demolished, schools they are gone, injured in thousands, those nothing. يعني والله they are waiting for the shadow of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أولئك لهم الأمن وهم مهتدون. وتلك حجتنا آتيناها إبراهيم على قومه نرفع درجات من نشاء إن ربك حكيم عليم. And that was our proof which we gave Ibrahim alayhi salam against his people. We raise whom we will in degrees. Certainly your Lord is well wise and will know. That's what should Muslims understand today. A lesson from Sayyidina Ibrahim in order to come to that notion and season and the event of Hajj to enjoy and celebrate and have fun. But just to go there because you do have the money, you can afford it for Hajj and then come back and everyone welcome you and celebrate you. That's not that. It should be done the way Ibrahim alayhi salam. We're not done with Ibrahim yet. We'll keep going with him. Because you know what his community would be planning for him to do. He would be there in the middle of the fire. And we'll see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is helping and guiding and providing him with safety and security in the middle of fire. That's Ibrahim alayhi salam. To learn and to teach our wonderful children to learn from Ibrahim. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات يا رب العالمين اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين وأعلي بفضلك راية الحق والدين وانصرنا على عدوك وعدونا يا رب العالمين اللهم انصر من نصر أمة محمد واجعلنا منهم واخذل من خذل أمة محمد ولا تجعلنا منهم اللهم ول أمورنا خيارنا ولا تول أمورنا شرارنا اللهم لا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك ولا يرحمنا اللهم اشف مرضانا وارحم موتانا وفك أسرانا وكن لنا ولا تكن علينا يا رب العالمين اللهم برحمتك عمنا واكفنا شر ما أهمنا وعلى الإيمان الكامل والكتاب والسنة توفنا وأنت راض عنا اغفر اللهم لنا ولآبائنا ولأمهاتنا ولأخواتنا ولإخواننا في الله تعالى أحياء وأمواتا ولكل المسلمين أجمعين إليه هذا أحدنا لا يخفى عليه وهذا ضعفنا ظاهر بين يديه فعاملنا بالإحسان إذ الفضل منك وإليه واختم لنا بخاتمة السعادة أجمعين عباد الله إن الله يأمركم بثلاث وينهاكم عن ثلاث إن الله يأمركم بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم واشكروه يزدكم. قوموا إلى صلاتكم يرحمني ويرحمكم الله وأستودعكم.
الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.